Hello guys and girls, Voices from the Dark here. Welcome back to the Champion of Cyrodiil challenge, where we will assassinate a guard from above.
Say it.
Nope. Changed my mind. Got cold feet, not gonna do that. Welcome back to Bravil. In the last episode we did the Caught in the Hunt quests. Quite an entertaining affair. We have heard, however, of another thing. Another spooky thing that we could go and embark on. We would have to go back to the Imperial City to go and do the recommendation quests, but it's so lame. Alright, we totally forgot to deliver Caught in the Hunt. I want to do the Forlorn Watchman, you see. But I guess first we have to deliver the news that Alaran has died. Well, that's a bit of a bummer way to start the episode, but... I'm sorry? Oh boy. Well then.
I fear grave tidings.
Well, you're right.
Something's wrong, I can tell. What's happened to Alaran?
Sorry, you're saying. He's dead.
When I saw the grave look on your face, I knew something had happened to him. And what of that fetcher, Curtin?
He lives no longer.
Then Alaran's death has been avenged. I told him that the gambling would lead to this, that foolish man, but he never listened. Before you go, I have this for you. Alaran told me that if he ever got in trouble, this could be used to bail him out of jail.
That's comforting.
He'll not be needing it any longer, and I want you to have it. I'll not take no for an answer. I know you did all you could, and for that I thank you. Now please, go in peace. I wish to be alone.
Biography of the Wolf Queen. How can that bail him out of jail? Please tell me. Speechcraft skill increase. Biography of the Wolf Queen. Interesting. Hold on. Let me just look up the quest reward here. Maybe it's actually a random reward. Yeah, apparently that's the reward. But... what? It just doesn't really make sense considering what she says. How can you... whatever. We got a speechcraft book. Hooray, everybody. Everybody's happy. Well, not her. Nah, she's okay. She'll get over that runt. She'll find someone better, I'm sure. Well then, I've been wanting to do the Forlorn Watchman quest because I've heard a rumor about the ghost of an old man who walks the shore of Niben Bay at night. So let's go see if we can find some more rumors about this old spooky man. Whoop. And I think we have to go to this tavern over here because the innkeeper is apparently well versed in such legends.
What is it?
You shut up, Varen. You and your silver tongue.
Gilgondarin inherited Silverholm from his parents. I understand he only runs it out of a sense of duty.
He's over here.
I've heard that he'd rather be a painter. Still, he runs the place well.
He's right over here.
Something I can do for you?
Hello.
The Emperor and his
Nasi,
three sons.
Okay.
Gilgondarin. Silverholm on the water has beds and food. What's your pleasure?
The Forlorn Watchman.
The Watchman looks like he may have been a sailor. No one knows where he came from, or why he looks so sad. I don't like talking about the dead like they're some kind of tourist attraction, but that spirit has been making his ghostly journey for years now. We've learned to just accept that he's there. Every night, short as clockwork, he appears at Bonwatch Camp at 8 on the shore of Niben Bay. He's never harmed anyone, but most people give him a wide berth. You seem curious enough, so I'll be glad to pinpoint where he appears on your map.
Well, thank you. Any rumors?
You hear any word about Kudai's friend? She's offering a generous reward, so hopefully someone will show up and lend a hand.
That's Argonian from the Mages Guild.
Kudai is a member of Bravil's Mages Guild. She put the word out that a good friend of hers went missing. She's offered a reward, but as far as I know, nobody's taken her up on the offer. Not sure who's missing either. She's keeping quiet about it. I suppose if you're interested, you could head over there and ask Kudai yourself.
Through a nightmare, darkly. Well, I don't know if we can actually do that quest until we do the recommendation, because I think she'll be busy until then. But we'll do that eventually. Bravil?
Have you looked around? Bravil is Tamriel's cloaca. Silverhome is the only decent place in town. Don't know why I stay here.
Honestly, I'm kind of growing to like the place.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Can I help you?
It has a certain charm, I suppose. Well then, let's go checking out this camp in the evening. But if it's in the evening, technically... Let's see, what do we have? I need to deliver this news to Kudai. Yeah, okay, so we have to go back to Kudai, tell her, and then she'll send us to the Imperial City. So, good thing we didn't go to the Imperial City just to find out that the quest log wanted us to do it a different way. Whoop! Ha!
Well met, guildmate.
Well met indeed. I have come back to you. So, Kudai is actually...
Greetings, Guildmate.
Any luck talking with Varen Vermori yet? It should be no trouble at all once you use that scroll.
She has a quest for us, but I don't think we can pursue it yet. She's putting guilds, you know, the guild topics first, which is good. Any rumors?
Did you hear that someone played yet another prank on Jean Fosoric and Bruma? I don't know how she keeps falling for these things.
A good old invisible Khajiit trick.
Varen Vermori should give it to you once you've persuaded him, if you understand me.
Wink, wink.
He sold it, huh? Well, this just keeps getting worse. Very well. I presume he gave you some indication of where the staff is now located. Take these and go resolve the situation. And of course, please keep this just between us.
Oh, okay.
How are
Get that
you
staff
today?
back, associate.
Fantastic.
All right. See you later. Guess we get him into a lot of trouble. But I figured to the Imperial City and back, considering it's midday, it should probably mean that we would be back down here around the time when the Forlorn Watchman would show up. I'm just looking for an excuse to get the recommendation quest out of the way, because once we have that out of the way, we can consider heading down to Leowyn. And after Leowyn, we only have Skingrad and Anvil left. And we're gonna save Anvil for last, because it's the furthest away from us, and is also the one where we would have to sleep and get to level 8. The level where trolls are gonna be they're gonna be introduced. They're gonna roam these lands and they're gonna cause trouble. So yet again, we are going to do our best to avoid most caves on the way here. We're gonna pop Hellride and we're gonna be off. We want the robe of deflection. This is our travel gear, more or less. We also have the dwarven bow now. Slightly better than the silver bow, though it won't be able to damage ghosts. But that's okay, it's not like I'm hugely in need of damaging ghosts with my bow. Plenty of ways to do that. So, I've been looking a little bit on the wiki page, as I usually do while I'm editing or going through these videos, making sure they render properly, all of that stuff. And I made myself a list, actually. I went over the full skill books list and I wrote down which book we can get in what town and which books appear in random loot. Now, the books appearing in random loot is going to be the most difficult, but there are actually certain... Well, these guys aren't too happy to see me. There are certain books that we can only get once, and if we miss it, we can never get it. There's a book during the Ultimate Heist in the Thieves Guild. There's actually a book during the quest Through a Nightmare Darkly that we just got. So if I had noticed that, like, it's so scary doing this challenge because there are so many small details that could end up ruining this whole thing. Like, who knows, maybe there is something I've missed out on that has really just broken the game for me. Maybe. It's terrifying. But you did well, David. Good job. David the Daedroth. We'll stay away from that cave here. We'll take a little detour just to not run into it, I think. So I looked up the skill books and I have a list, so we might consider going on like little skill book raids, because it's like, oh, you can find a book in this house, and this house, and this house, and in this cave, and the random loot ones are going to be the most difficult, but considering how many caves and forts we're going to go into, I'm hoping we'll be fine. And there's also a quest called Bear Season that rewards you with some books, and they might be random loot books. So we might want to redo the end of that quest until we get a preferred book, because it might actually save our entire challenge. So it's gonna be rough. There's no denying that. All right, get him, David. Get him. Off he goes. Wonderful work. Yeah, it's like, you know, killing a, I don't know, killing a rabbit with a shotgun or whatever. It's overkill. It's overkill, but that's fine. David is just happy he can see a little bit of action. Oh, there's something after me again. There always is. I also took a little look to understand how the Oblivion portals work. So, from my understanding of it, once we progress in the main quest past a certain point, past the Wayne and Priory quests, that's when gates will start opening. So I think it's going to open up to, I don't know if it's like 20 gates or something. There'll like be a set maximum amount of gates that can be open. And then whenever you pass by a locale on the map that's suitable for a gate to spawn there, there's like a 25% chance a gate will spawn. So you actually have like 100 locations on the map where gates can spawn, even though there will be no more than actually 60 gates. Like at least like 50 random gates around. So only half the locations will actually be used. So that's kind of cool though. There's a certain random chance. So that happens after the Wayne and Priory quest. Have you already looted these? But then later on, once you complete the Dagon Shrine quest, that's when it's upped again. Then the maximum amount of random portals is increased to 50. And then the chance of them appearing is even higher. And once you've closed all of those 50 random gates, and then I believe like 9 city-related gates, then you close the Great Gate, and that should bring you to 60 Oblivion gates closed. Problem is, once you get to the Paradise quests, some of the gates stop appearing, I believe. So we have to find the space of time between Dagon Shrine and Paradise, and then go on an Oblivion portal raiding spree. But we can postpone that just fine, because the higher level we are, the better goods we are going to get. Did I accidentally find something here on the map? No, we already been here. We've been here and we've explored before. That's wonderful. That's good news. So I've been reading up on that, and I've also just been trying to read up on things that we could potentially miss. I've been trying to Google it as well, you know, are there missable quests in Oblivion? Because I know there are. There's not a lot of info to find. Now, a few of the missable quests that I can think of is Darkness Eternal. Is that what it's called? It's the quest from Vicente Valtieri where he turns you into a vampire. Dogs rarely have anything on them. I think I called it the Dark Gift quest incorrectly earlier, but whatever. Here comes David. David's gonna mess some shit up.
Is the baby gonna cry?
Is the baby gonna... Ooh! Ah! Did you just call David a baby? He got knocked so hard into the wall I can't even see him. I think David won this day, my friends. I think he did. So, the Origin of the Grey Prince we can fail. That Darkness Eternal quest we can fail. There are quests that are related to city gates that we can also potentially fail. Like, once gates open outside the different cities, there might be a quest to go in with somebody to close it. And if you just go through the main quest and ignore that, you won't be able to help them, obviously. So we need to keep those things in mind and proceed at a very slow and just like controlled pace. Not necessarily a slow pace, but just a controlled pace. Always consider what we have to do and what we have yet to do. I found some other fun random information though on the wiki page, like the fact that if a guard likes you enough, if his disposition is above 90 and your fine for doing something criminal is less than 1,000 and your infamy is less than 100, he will pay the fine for you. Do you know what this means? Technically, if I had a super strong charm spell on target for like a second, I punch somebody in the face, and then a guard sees it and he comes running up to me, I could cast that charm spell on him, and by the time he initiates dialogue, he'll be like, huh, looks like you're in trouble. Don't worry, I'll let you, I'll pay the fine for you since you're my friend. We could dupe the system! There's so many fun ways of getting around the law. I love it. I absolutely love it. Now, one thing I want to do is that I want to read The Warp in the West. It's one of the skill books that I put away that I never got around to reading for whatever reason. I think it's because it was given to me by one of the monks at the priory. The Warp in the West. Before I forget it, there we go, block skill. Note that down, Dark. Finally got that done with. Then we're gonna put away the biography, the horror. I kind of want to remove books from my chest that aren't necessarily skill books and place them in a different drawer. So I'm gonna pull up my list of skill books in my Word document over here. Okay, skill book, useless scrolls. So we're also gonna move these scrolls elsewhere just to have a clear inventory. Not a skill book, skill book, not a skill book. The 5 songs looks like it's a skill book, but it's not actually a skill book. Heavy armor repair, skill book. These dining areas, we can just remove them. We don't need to keep them around. 2 Immortal Bloods, that's okay. Mystery of Talara Volume 2 is a skill book. Mystery of Talara Volume 4 is a skill book. Mystery of Talara Volume 5 is in fact not a skill book. Mythic Dawn commentaries, there are skill books, and we'll actually get to read them in the main quest as well. Nerevar, Moon and Star is not a skill book. Song of Former is. Surfeit of Thieves, they are skill books. Sad that we have 2 of them because they are like randomly generated, so that kind of sucks. Jargonian Account, Book 4. Nope. Black Arts, Doors of Oblivion. Lost Jargonian. We're keeping a Lost Jargonian Maiden here. And the Wolf Queen Volume 3. Alright, so now we just have skill books here. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 books in the chest. Now our statistics have to read that we have read 18 books. Otherwise, 18. Yes, we got it. We freaking did it. I'm just happy that we can actually keep a count of the different skill books that we have. Gonna be doing some miscellaneous work here. Let's just put them in this drawer. This is gonna be our book drawer right here. I'm just gonna put away stolen scrolls and these things that we don't really want, because I just want my chest to be more organized, just so I have the most important things in there. Actually, let's also just put away keys in this one. Stupid keys that we don't really want with us anymore. Okay. Let me take these house dining areas and such, and I'll just drop them outside somewhere. Just anywhere, just so I can get them out of here, because I don't much care for them. I'm also gonna pick up all of these extra chests and just store them away, just so this chest is more of a proper main chest, and we won't use this one for just random junk. Actually, the well key might be important, since I haven't used the... Wait, have I been granted access to the... Oh, okay, the well key is actually for the Mage's Guild quest, not the Dark Brotherhood. There's a well key in the Dark Brotherhood as well, but that's not the one. That's fine. We just can't drop Agronach's key, the Mage's Guild key, and I believe those are the ones. Wonderful. Okay. Done a little bit of that. Anything else that we would want to put away in our house? I don't really know. I think we definitely want to store away the red silk hoods. I think what I want to do is that I want to change this drawer into a drawer for outfits. Now, wrist irons are gonna stay. Wrist irons are really, really good because they are enchantable. One of the only non-armor gloves that you can enchant, and there's only a few of them in the game, a set amount. Let's see. I think we are going to then... The fortified fatigue pants are cool, but like, this is gonna be for fashion. So we're gonna put away the red silk robe and the gold trimmed shoes, which is gonna be one of our outfits right now. Wonderful. Now the rest of those clothes are just pure trash. Any outfits in here, like the dark shirt and the black wide pants, those are outfits, you know? Those are cool. Also, the amulets, they fit under outfits. Okay, I just realized that I'm a girl organizing her like clothing drawers. Isn't this thrilling entertainment, everybody? Yes. Oh, I'm enjoying myself. The green robe will also put away in here, I think. I probably won't need it now that I have a cooler robe, but I'll keep it with me. And the black white pants. Cool. Okay. Anything that I want to pick up here and just get rid of. 1 silver arrow we can get rid of. A lot of these things we really look forward to selling. Now we might want to actually put away some potions, because we probably have way more potions than we're ever going to need. Specifically, I'm going to put away some strong potions. Why would I put away strong potions? Well, because I want to use the weak ones first. Let's try to use up all of our weak potions for now. I think that should be a fairly decent idea. We'll put away this wine, the Shadow Banish wine as well. We won't need that. And I'll put away some of the weak potions, just so we have a bit more carry space. Nern roots I'll also drop, because they're weighing me down slightly. And the rest can stay for now, I think. Okay, so that was the thing that just happened. Then we can go outside, and we can stuff away stuff that we don't really want in this barrel. And I think they should eventually despawn, which is fine. Which is what I want. Let's see, the fur boots and stuff we're gonna sell. Actually, if we're headed into the city, there's probably some of this that we could sell, but let's get it out of here. Useless junk. The 45 fatigue pants, though, are quite useful, so I think what we're gonna do with that is that we're going to store those away. And the Curious of the Assassin is also nice, but I think we can find a store to buy that eventually. Okay, anyways, this was just supposed to be a quick trip, and it just turned into me organizing my wardrobe. What's my story? Oh, wouldn't you like to know, my good sir? Well then, let's go see if we can't find the man who is currently in possession of the staff. Soris Aranim, in the Talos Plaza district. Alright. Oh.
Everybody needs a copy of the Black Horse Courier.
Is there a new issue?
Sorry? Only 1 copy of the Black Horse Courier per customer.
Aww. Okay, I'll deal. Imperial City.
Castiff says he works. Ha! Flies land on him, he's too lazy to brush them off. I'm sick of taking abuse for him, even if he is my brother.
Well, you're a hard-working guy, that you are. It still rings in my ears every time I go to sleep. Everybody needs a copy of the Black Horse Courier. I don't know. There's just some phrases in Oblivion that just stick with ya. Please don't crash on me, game. Whenever I anticipate a crash, it never crashes. I need to become more pessimistic. Hieronymus Lex. Hey, buddy. Oh, doesn't even stop to talk to me. Every NPC in Oblivion stops to talk to you. He is just done with me. He's like, nope, not even gonna look at you. That's actually the behavior I want from NPCs. Because once you just...
What is it, citizen?
I was walking by. There was no need to stop. Unless I stop in your face and I stare at you, then you can react to me. That's fine. I am not the center of attention in the world. I shouldn't be, at the very least. I should just be another resident. I don't really like games where like, oh, you are destined to be the great one. I just like it where you can grow to become super powerful and awesome, but that's not because of some prophecy. That's just because you worked hard at it. It's not that you were destined. It's just, hey, you did good in a harsh world where things were stacked against you. Congratulations. The Foaming Flask. I never go to this tavern. I don't think I've ever been in there. I'm gonna check out every house in the Imperial City eventually, but... Soris Aranim. Let's see if we can't convince this fool to...
Hi there.
Give us what we want. He's in the corner there. Let's butter him up, shall we? With the voice of rapture.
Any new books you've been reading?
Bam!
Good day, stranger. Soris Aranim is my name.
I'm here about a mage's staff.
As much as I like you, friend, I'm just not willing to part with that staff. It's nothing personal.
What? Oh, come on.
Farewell.
Okay, he has to like me more. More. Seduce him. Seduce him, woman. Bam. And then, oh, I know, he wants to see some cleavage.
It's my pleasure. Look, I can't just give it to you. I paid good money for it after all. I'll tell you what, you give me at least a portion of what I paid for it, say 200 gold, and I'll give you the staff. That's a good deal, right? I wouldn't offer it to anyone else, just you. So, what do you say?
I say go shove that staff up your ass.
Are you sure? Well, all right. I can't give you a better offer.
But I can. Alright. Well, I have a plan. Just talk to me, buddy.
I don't know, just take a walk around, buy something. Plenty of stores. Why'd you come in the first place?
Because of you! You're the only reason I'm in the city.
Those wanted posters of the Grey Fox are everywhere.
Wow, I wasn't aware.
Think about that offer, friend.
Alright.
How are you?
Okay, so here's what we can do. I'm wondering how we can get past this, because I think he actually stores it away in his basement, so I can get it for free. I'm not paying for that. Screw you, buddy. Screw you.
Good afternoon.
Kaboom.
Well met.
A lot of mages swear by Rindir's staffs.
Alright, I'm gonna push these guys
If
away.
you're looking for a staff,
There we go.
that's the place to go.
Bye.
Farewell.
There we go.
Hello there.
Hi there.
Nice.
Good to see you. I understand.
Yes! That's how we do it. Push people out of the way. Open the doors magically. And now we can raid your basement. I'm fairly sure he keeps it in here, because I remember getting away with it before stealing it. It's a very faint memory, but it's a memory that's there. See for virtue. Oh! Hard drawers. This must be the place. I'm not paying 200 gold for this, you silly Dunmer fool. What do you think of me? Do you think I'm made of money? I mean, I have like 43,000. I think I could afford 200 gold, but still, money is money. Mage staff. Got it. Wonderful. Alright. With this in our possession, we should be able to head on back to the Mages Guild in Bravil. Wonderful. And by the time we arrive, it should be getting late in the evening. Now I'm gonna take the same path over that we took to get here. And I'm going to make sure nothing exciting happens on the way. Now why is that? Well, I would like some time to practice one of our grindy skills. I haven't really gotten to
Can I help you?
do that lately because we've been doing so much stuff on camera, which is good, of course. There's nothing wrong with that. Alchemy's 94. Damn. What would we want to train though? We could train our illusion up to 75, but restoration is now getting really close. So I think what I'm gonna do, while I'm out traveling, I'm gonna train restoration until it's just about to hit 50, and then I'm gonna switch over and train some mysticism just to get that to journeyman to keep up with the rest of the spells, I think. Alright, I'll see you in Bravil. We're back in front of Bravil. Nothing exciting happened on the way other than this. The secret energies of the human body have not surrendered their mysteries easily to you. You're now a journeyman of restoration and can cast journeyman level restoration spells. Joy to the world. Also, we came down here around almost 9 PM, so we should have time to get into position at the camp to see this ghost sighting. So let's have a little look. Restoration is now 50. We managed to boost mysticism to 31. Didn't get it to do that much because since restoration is just so freaking slow. What does this mean though? Well, we'll be able to use more powerful spells, which will be good eventually when I can make my own overtime heals, because those are my favorites. They're more efficient, magica-wise. It does let us use Cure Disease though, which is very nice. We no longer have to carry Cure Disease potions. By the way, do we have any diseases? No, we're good. We're good. But this is just, it's so convenient being able to cure it as easily as that, you know? Okay, so right now we could go back and deliver the staff, or we could go check out the Forlorn Watchman. I think the Forlorn Watchman sounds a lot more interesting. So let's head over and do that. Just gotta make sure not to get that Alien Ruin on the map right now, because I'm not in the mood for exploring. I want to become more powerful, because once you spend some time at a spell altar making new spell combos and such, we want to test those out, so we have to do a few dungeons to figure out how we feel about it, what can be tweaked. Whenever we enchant our weapons, we can be like, this effect should last longer, we should have some shock, we should, you know, we just gotta trim it and tweak it as we play, and as we go along. I think a good way to like dispatch deer would be to actually shoot them with a poisoned arrow. That could be fun. That should make them go down relatively quickly. You know, except for the fact that you kind of have to hit with it. Alright, let's try that one once more. We have so many poisons that it's fine. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move. Oh, no, almost hit it. There we go. Wonderful. Oh. Wolfie. Good timing, boy. I was just testing out some poisons, you see? Boink. Come and get me, boy. Come and get me, boy. What's that? You died? Well, it was a regular wolf. I think timber wolves would have taken a bit more of a beating, but still something. Let's get our torch out. It's fun exploring new territories, though. It's much more swamp-like down by Leowin and Bravil, so we'll get a little bit of a change of scenery, which is just fine. I can appreciate that. It's quite barren along this road, though. I see no map markers around us, which is quite rare, honestly. It's a refreshing change, though, because I don't necessarily feel up for exploring constantly. There we go. We'll just pick up a couple of these as we go. Soon have 100 alchemy now. Once we have 100 alchemy and some better equipment and such, we should consider making some more potent poisons, because you can combine several effects into one. Like, I think you can have damage health plus fire damage plus frost damage, for example. If you make something like that and you have more powerful equipment, let's just say things won't be standing up to us anymore. Meek! No! You son of a gun! It's me! Oh, damn it. Meek, buddy, talk to me. He is fleeing because of the enemy over there. What do I do? Okay, Meek, stay there. Alright, Sambo, go get him. Somebody's chasing Meek, I gotta talk to him. Meek! No, Meek, you cowards! You big wuss! Oh! There! Meek! Oh! Buddy! It doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to Stop, you bloody fool! Well then, that's Meek the Liar, everybody. He's a guy you can find running around Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim. And he gives out fun little Easter egg jokes. But doesn't look like I can get to talk to him because he's freaking fast in this one. In Skyrim, you can just walk up to him and talk to him. But here, forget about it. Over there's a strange door to the Shivering Isles, but I have absolutely no interest in going there as of now. Let's just not get that place on the map. Instead, go straight for this little camp over here. It's almost 11 PM now. Not bad. Bond Watch Camp. Alright, let's double check the quest journal here. Every night at 8. Wait, 8? Isn't it like midnight? Oh man, you gotta be kidding me. Oh well. So much for the whole let's wait until a good time. Alright, there's a mud crab here. Can I wait when somebody's calmed? Let's see. I'm not sure. I don't know if combat stops actually. That it complicates matters a little bit, because if it's like the command creature spell, then you're actually allowed to like pause time and wait. Like this. Bam. And then come back here. Alright, we'll have one mud crab killed. Oh my gosh, zombie out of the water. Yeah, it's not quite like that. Looks like we're gonna have to wait around until 8 PM. Okay. Fine. I'll deal with it. I'll accept it. But then once we return back to town, we should hopefully be able to deliver back the mage's staff and get that freaking recommendation so we can get going down to Leowin. Ba-boom. Alright. 8 PM. Time has come. Let's have a little peek. He's here. The Forlorn Watchman. Where is he going? What does he want? The ghostly figure of the Forlorn Watchman has appeared on the shore. Ooh, spooky. Well, we'll follow him for now. Though I'm not getting that rune on the map, you can forget about it. Not gonna go that far for you, buddy. That I am not. He's like, fine. Fine. Just taking a leisurely stroll here, are we? Maybe it's gonna send us on a bit of a treasure hunt of sorts. That's fine. Beautiful man. He ignores me. Rudes. Oh, somebody's here. Stop. Hammer time. Yeah, even when you calm enemies, combat still persists. That's the issue with calming, so I can't use that to train endurance then. That's a big shame. I'm gonna have to need a more powerful command spell. Doesn't look like I can even get a more powerful command spell yet, though. I mean, I do have the Will of Sithis, but I need 221 magicka. It's almost there, but even so, that would be less than ideal. It's gonna be very powerful, though. Once I have the will, but I need like just a middle thing between command creature and the Will of Sithis. You know? Something more regular. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna eventually wait around a little so he can move on. He just wants to take a leisurely stroll through the woods here. That's fine. Now we can even calm timber wolves right here. Oh, don't hit the ghost though. Zombie, no! He's a ghost, he'll be fine. Get him, boy. Good job. So proud of you. Boom, boom, boom. Need a torch. Is Melp seeing around here? I think it'll be just fine. What do they specialize in down in Leowin? Because Skingrad is destruction. Coral is conjuration. Shadenhall was alteration, I think. Then Bruma was a bit of everything. Bravil is illusion. Mysticism. I think Leowin is mysticism, actually. And then what does that leave Anvil with? It's either Anvil or Leowin is mysticism, which is less useful, but I was hoping that like the illusion mages here in Bravil would actually offer me something useful. Ah, right, restoration. So we haven't had restoration. I think, yeah, Leowin is restoration and then Anvil is mysticism, I do believe. Fort Irony. Well, didn't mean to find that on the map, but that's fine. Just mark it down as not explored. It happens. We all have those moments where we walk by forts we don't mean to walk by. You should almost be there now. This Forlorn Watchman is taking his time. I guess you can do that when you're an undead. Life's not ticking away, tick tick as a clock anymore. Be as slow as you want. Oh.
I was once the man known as Grantham Blakely. Look for me in the mouth of the panther. Please, release me.
The mouth of the... He's looking southeast. The mouth of the panther. The Panther River? That appears to be where he's looking. Well then, guys and girls, the plot thickens. Well, it looks like we're taking orders from a ghost now, so tune in to the next episode where we pursue what the Forlorn Watchman has asked us to do. Have a still good day, take care and stay awesome. But most importantly, everybody, stay dark. Goodbye.